Hi, second graders. Today we're doing lesson 9, writing a lead. I can write a strong lead for a personal narrative. So a lead is how you begin your story. For leads, you can do a sound, a question, action, or dialogue. Those are some examples of good leads. So now I'm going to think of some good leads for my story. Well, for a sound, I remember that one sound I heard was mewing. So if I was going to start my personal narrative with a sound, it might be like this. Mew, mew, mew. The sound of kittens meowing surrounded me as I walked into the Berkeley Humane Society. I could also start my story with a question. So a question that makes sense for my story is, have you ever adopted a pet? Have you ever adopted a pet? And then I could say this. This is the story of how I adopted my cat, Genevieve. I could start my story with an action. So you could start your story with doing something with an action. So in my case, I remember that my action was that I swung open the door at the Berkeley Humane Society. So I could write that. I swung open the door of the Berkeley Humane Society and walked inside. I could also start my story with dialogue, which means talking, and I'm also going to add, you could start with an inner thought. So I remember that what I was thinking to myself was, I can't wait to get a kitten. I can't wait to get a kitten. I thought to myself as I entered the Berkeley Humane Society. Okay, now I'm going to look at my story and revise my lead. So my story starts with, I entered the Berkeley Humane Society. A woman led me into a room. I think I'd like to start it with this inner thought. So I'm going to revise like this. So I'm going to put an arrow because it's going to start here. And then this section of the page is what you're going to use for all your revisions, for all of your changes. So now my story will start with, I can't wait to get a kitten. I thought to myself as I entered the Berkeley Humane Society. So second graders, what I would like you to do today is come up with 4 different options for leads and then choose one of them. I chose this one, and revise your current lead of your story. When you're done with that, I'd like like you to spend another 5 to 10 minutes working on your personal narrative if you haven't finished it yet. Okay, bye.